I am Julie Ray, and I am playing Rise of Castles in State 1088. And I wanted to give you a couple updates and then a warning. So, after I migrated to 1088, I think it's been 3 or 4 weeks, there were some problems with a couple of Turkish players that have played together for a long time. And one of them had a problem with his account, which I'll talk about in a minute as well. And they became pirates for a few days. And so they didn't really bother me, but they did attack one of my castles because it doesn't have my name on it. It's called Himros, and my castle won. So then they only hit it one time and then left it alone. So that's good. I was proud of my castle for that reason. The reason why they were so angry is that one of them had put a lot of money into the castle that he was playing. And unfortunately, he didn't have access to the email address for that castle. And so what happens is anyone can take that castle from you because they can just change the PIN and use it. They could literally, you let someone log in, they can change your PIN code, and then you can never log in again if you don't have access to the email account. So my warning is actually that if you're going to buy a castle in this game, what you need to do is make sure you're going to have access to the email address. So whether that means you pay for half of the amount, access the email and get that changed over to you, pay the other amount. I don't know. You got to work it out with someone. But the point is that you really can't do anything with this castle if you don't have the email address. And I do have a castle like that, so it is risky. And I'm very nervous about that all the time. I never let anyone access my castles, anyways, but just keep that in mind of when you want to let someone access your castle, that if you have the email address to it, it's fine. You can easily go in and change the password, because when you change a password in the game on your phone, it actually sends an email to you. You have to go into the email and you have to do whatever you're trying to do, whether it's change your password or whatever. You have to have access to that email. If you don't, there's nothing you can do. Also, the game periodically sends you updates via email. And if you don't have the email account, you won't know about these updates, whatever they are. And they did a test this week, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. They sent a game mail saying that they sent a mail to the email address. And if you wanted to get some extra stuff, it was like some diamonds and things like that, then you need to go to your email address and respond. So I'm just telling you that don't spend money on this game if you don't have access to the email address for the account that you buy. That's my warning. Otherwise, we started Eden this week. On Sunday, it's now Thursday. My loyalty, I think, in my main castle is 4,900 or 5,000, and it needs to be 5,200 on Saturday. So a few of us always try to have a higher loyalty so that we can break it down, the towns and the structures, before other people so that they can all then participate in the structures. Then I'm also in R4 this time, and I'm helping with scoring. And when I say scoring, it's because we're going to use total contribution, but in addition to that, you can get some bonuses. And I might make a video on that so I can kind of show you the spreadsheet in case you're looking for ideas on how to get people to participate more in Eden. It does help if there's incentives like that so that they get a little extra bonus for speed tiling, for being a shield wall, for the various things. And I can explain those in a video later. But I just want to tell you that's what I'm in charge of, is scoring. We're like the main alliance in the South, and it's NNO, and then there's Nut, who's State 87, and they're with us. Those are the two main alliances in the South factions. There's 4 factions, and we will be, as we grow our guild, there will be more people joining us from other alliances, so it's going to be fun. But I will help Life Sutzevel and Shima. The 3 of us will be managing the scoring spreadsheet, unless, of course, somebody else volunteers to help, which usually doesn't happen. Who wants to update a spreadsheet? Not me, but I also do like the idea of like incentives. So the people will get bonuses if they do extra stuff in Eden, which then helps us get participation and it helps everybody all around. So these ideas that we got came from Jack Sparrow in State 1057. But that's pretty much my updates. Just wanted to give you that warning about accounts and also tell you that everything is fine. Just that we had a little bit of a pirate issue in the beginning, and I am not playing with anyone else at this moment. I'm just playing by myself with my castles and trying to mind my own business and stay out of trouble.